Hello, today we're looking at compound interest and we're going to be comparing different accounts. So sometimes you'll be asked to compare accounts and identify what is the best choice for a person in a situation. For example, Laura wants to invest $15,000 into a bank account for 5 years. She has a choice of two banks to choose from. So the first choice is the Moneymakers Bank, option A, and this is simple interest at 4.5% per year. Option B would be the Dollar Savers Bank, which is compound interest at 4.35% per year, compounded monthly. Now, if we assume that she does no additional extra deposits or anything like that, which bank is the best investment for Laura? So let's look at option A. So option A was the Moneymakers Bank, and it's a simple interest account. So it's $15,000 times 0.045 for 5 years will give you $3,375 in interest. If we look at option B, which is the Dollar Savers Bank, it's going to be compound interest. So we use our compound interest formula. We just make sure all our numbers have been typed in correctly, and we get $18,637.15. So it looks like the compound interest account is significantly better than simple interest, but we have to be careful. On the left, option A is the interest. On the right, option B is showing the total amount of money in the bank account. So we should really compare interest against interest or total against total. So this is not a good comparison at the moment. So if we want to know how much interest we've made, we have to take off the $15,000 that we initially invested. So if we look closely, we can see that the actual interest for option B was $3,637.15. So by taking off that principal, we get to see the actual interest earned. Now in this situation, Laura is investing money. She wants the most money possible. So we want to choose the biggest number of the two. So Laura should choose the Dollar Savers Bank because it gives her more interest. So just like in the last example, please make sure you compare interest against interest or total against total. If you compare interest on one account against the total of another, you're not going to get an accurate comparison. Alrighty, here's a question for you to try. So Chris wants to borrow $8,000 to buy a new motorbike. He's going to fully pay back the loan after 3 years, and he has a choice of two lenders. Option A is his Uncle Ben, who's going to give him simple interest at 2.8% per year. Option 2, he could go to the Kaching Bank, which offers compound interest 2.7% per year, compounded weekly. Assuming there's no repayments, he'll pay back everything right at the end. Which option is the best choice for Chris? If you could pause the video and give it a go, that would be sweet. Okay, so first of all, with option A, we're looking at a simple interest account again. So it's going to be 8,000 times 0.028 times 3, and this should give us $672 interest on the loan with Uncle Ben. For option B, we went to the Kaching Bank. We would have to use compound interest. So again, just making sure all the numbers have been typed in properly in our formula, and we should get $8,674.78. But please remember, that is the total amount. If we want to find the interest, we have to take off the principal. So if we take off $8,000 that we started with, we'll be left with $674.78. So if we remember that Chris is borrowing money, when you borrow money, you want to pay back as little as possible. So we want to choose the smallest number in this context. So Chris should choose Uncle Ben because he's offering the cheapest loan out of the two. Alrighty, it was just a short video today. Hopefully that makes sense. If anything's unclear, just let me know down below. Apart from that, hope you're having an awesome day. See you next time.